Everybody, it's Jackie from ESLspeaking.org. So today I'm going to talk about my favorite ESL review games. So in real life, I love to play board games, which is why I love using board games in my classes as well. The secret is that it's super easy to make your own, to review just about anything, quite literally almost any grammar point or vocabulary point. Once you have a little template, which I use, you can check it out on my website, the link is below. You can make your own board game in, I want to say, like 15 minutes. And once you make the simple past board game, you'll have it forever. You can just search in Google Drive or whatever. Another good one is should, shouldn't, can, can't, something like that. So those are all great things to do for board games. Beginners, advanced, it's amazing. So check them out. Try them out in your classes too. Next review game is a survey. So this is where students have a set of questions. So for example, maybe the PP, have you ever gone skydiving? And then there is a follow-up question that they would do in the simple past. So if you're talking about PP in simple past, this is like the obvious thing to do. So a student would have his piece of paper in his hand and then a pencil as well. And he would ask a classmate, oh, have you ever gone skydiving? His classmate, yes, I have. Then the student would have to ask a follow-up question. Oh, when did you go? I went 2 years ago, something like that. Similar to board games, you can actually review just about anything with surveys. So definitely check out the blog post listed below. There's more information about using surveys in your classes. All right, next one, flashcard sentences. So this is for kind of absolute beginners as a nice way to review vocabulary or basic grammar as well. So if you have a flashcard, there's maybe a cat flashcard, just show the flashcard and absolute beginners could actually just say cat or it's a cat, something like that. More advanced students, you could get them asking questions. So maybe one student picks up the card, they see a cat, they ask the question, do you have a cat? Oh, yes, I do, or no, I don't, something like that. Next one, Dictogloss. So this is for slightly more advanced students. It's a listening focused activity. So write up a dialogue, not a dialogue, well, I don't know, it's not a dialogue, it's just a monologue, I guess, that has a bunch of the target grammar or vocabulary in it. And then put students into groups of two. They each have a pen and paper. Then read out the dialogue at a faster than normal pace, like quite a quick pace. Students have to take notes and they talk with their partner and attempt to recreate what they've heard. They can do this either by writing or speaking, it's really up to you. Then read it out again, students kind of add more to what they have. Then they can compare their version with the teacher's version in the end. All right, last review game that I like is Roleplays. So if you're talking about a bunch of vocabulary, there are some vocabulary that lend themselves super well to role plays. Things like buying, shopping at the store, for example. You're talking about money, you're talking about maybe clothes, whatever. Have students make up a little role play of going to the store and talking about buying something, talking about money, etc. Another one is maybe someone sees their friend and they're not feeling well, so they're asking questions about that. Or maybe some functional language, like someone has to cancel an appointment with a friend, you can maybe do a little phone call role play to do that. So that works for just about anything, quite honestly, for beginners. More advanced students, it's a little bit weird because they're definitely more at the stage of free talking and don't really need that structure that beginners would. All right, so if you like this video, please hit like, subscribe, leave a comment below, tell your friends. Catch you next time. Thanks everyone. Bye.